Hello friends, now today we will solve example number 5 on fund flow statement. Example is in front of you. Two balance sheets are given. One is of 31st March 2018, another is as on 31st March 2019. Check out liability side, equity share capital, general reserves, profit and loss account, debentures, sundry creditors, bills payables, provision for doubtful debts, provision for tax. On asset side, goodwill, land and building, plant and machinery, closing stock, sundry debtors, cash and bank, and preliminary expenses. Now if you compare this example with the earlier examples, we will find one new item in this example, that is a provision for doubtful debts, which is nothing but the RDD. So how to deal with this RDD, we will see in solution. Now check out additional information also. Additional information number 1, during the year 2018-19, that means second year, a part of machinery costing rupees 7,500, accumulated depreciation rupees 2,500 was sold for rupees 300. So during the year, the part of machinery is sold which was costing rupees 7,500. So it means uska original cost was 7,500. Accumulated depreciation means till date depreciation charged on this plant rupees 2,500 and which was sold for rupees 3,000. Then second, dividend paid rupees 1 lakh during the year 18-19. Number 3, income tax paid during the year 2018-19 rupees 50,000. And the fourth one, depreciation for the year 2018-19 were provided as under land and building 10,000, plant and machinery 50,000. So here two different fixed assets are there. So it means we will have to most probably open two separate accounts for the fixed asset, one for land and building, another for plant and machinery. So with the help of this, now we have to solve this example. Okay, so now we'll go to our solution. Fund flow statement format is there. After that, statement showing change in working capital, then working note number 1, funds from operations, and then remaining other working notes. So now we will start directly with our statement showing change in working capital. Now check out the balance sheet. Here the balance sheet. These amounts are with you. Current assets, closing stock, sundry debtors and cash and bank. So closing stock amount is 2,50,000. Closing stock is 2,50,000. Then debtors. Check out the debtors. Debtors are rupees 3 lakhs. But in this example, one item is there on liability side called as provision for doubtful debts. Usually we deduct RDD from the balance of debtors itself on balance sheet asset side. Generally how we disclose the debtors? Sundry debtors less RDD less bad debts, and then net amount we write on outer column. But here, instead of deducting it from the amount of debtors, it has written separately on the liability side. So it means again what we have to do, we have to take the net effect. We are supposed to take the net debtors. Net debtors means the sundry debtors before RDD minus RDD, that net balance we have to take. So the gross amount of debtors is rupees 3 lakhs and provision is 30,000. So 3 lakhs minus 30,000. So that will be 2,70,000. So here itself I will do it 3 lakhs minus 30,000. So debtors amount will be 2,70,000. Next is cash and bank balance. Cash and bank balance for the first year is rupees 3 lakhs. It is rupees 3 lakhs. Now the second year. Check out the closing stock. How much is the closing stock? 2,10,000. Closing stock is rupees 2,10,000. Next. The next one is debtors. Debtors amount is rupees 2,40,000. But these are the gross debtors. We are supposed to take the net debtors. That is net of our RDD. Rupees 24,000. So that means 2,40,000 gross debtors minus RDD 40,000. Sorry, 24,000 minus RDD 24,000. 2,40,000 minus 24,000. So that comes to 2,60,000. Then cash and bank balance of the second year, that is rupees 24,000. Now here we have got total current assets of 2018, 8,20,000, 19, 4,50,000. Next, out of these total current assets, now we have to deduct current liabilities. Check out what is there on current liabilities. Liability side, check out sundry creditors is there, bills payables is there, provision for doubtful debts we have adjusted in the debtors. For provision for tax, we are going to give the separate treatment in fund flow statement. So it means only we have to take sundry creditors and bills payables. You can check out sundry creditors 50,000, bills payable 20,000 of the first year. So sundry creditors 50,000, bills payables 20,000. Second year, sundry creditors 40,000, bills payables 30,000. So sundry creditors 40,000, bills payables 30,000. So here we will get the total current liabilities. Total current liabilities is equal to 70,000 each. Okay. Then net working capital. Total current assets minus total current liabilities. 8,20,000 minus 70,000 is equal to 7,50,000. Second year, total current assets 4,50,000 minus total current liabilities 70,000. Net working capital 3,10,000. Now we have to find out the change. 7,50,000 minus 3,80,000. Change is negative. Negative means decrease. Check out first year the net working capital was 7,50,000. Now it has reduced to 3,80,000, means it has reduced by 3,70,000. So 3,70,000 is decrease in working capital. So instead of giving the sign, we can write only 3,70,000. So that is a decrease. Now immediately we will write this amount on fund flow statement. Check out decrease in working capital. Where it will come? Source or application? Obviously application. Decrease in working capital by rupees 3,70,000. So obviously if decrease in working capital is there, increase in working capital will not appear. So either there is a decrease in working capital or increase in working capital. Okay. So this statement is over. Before this statement, here we can write one note. Debtors are taken after deducting RDD. So that you will remember this note. You can check out this note. Debtors are taken after deducting RDD. Okay. Now come to our working note number 1. Funds from operations. We have to start with change in profit and loss account balance. Now you can check out balance sheet, liability side, profit and loss account balance. First year 1,10,000. Second year 1,90,000. So it means profit and loss account has increased by rupees 80,000. So change is 80,000. It has increased. Increase means positive change. So positive 80,000. In last example we have seen it was negative change because it was decreased. Now next, increase in reserve. Again check out balance sheet. General reserve, first year 2 lakhs, second year 2 lakhs, there is no change. No change in reserve, so change in reserve will be 0. What is next? Proposed dividend. Check out, is it given in the balance sheet? No. Nowhere proposed dividend is given. So nothing will be added on account of that. Then interim dividend. About the interim dividend, where we can get the information? That is in additional information. Check out. Yes, it is there. Number 2, dividend paid rupees 1 lakh during the year 2018-19. So we can consider it as a interim dividend because on the last year balance sheet there is no proposed dividend. So it means it is interim dividend rupees 1 lakh. So this we will consider 1 lakh interim dividend which has actually paid by the company during the previous year. So immediately we will consider it on fund flow statement also. This is a fund flow statement, application side, interim dividend 1 lakh. हम इमीडिएटली लिख देते हैं तो जिसकी वजह से हम बाद में भूल न जाए. Okay. Next. What next? After net, now we have got the net profit after tax 1,80,000, in which now we have to add provision for tax. Check out on the balance sheet, it is there. It is there, provision for tax. Now it is better that we will prepare separate account for provision for tax. So it is there, working note number 3, provision for tax account. Already I have recorded opening balance and closing balance. You can check out. Provision for tax, first year 40,000, second year 1,10,000. It means opening balance 40,000, closing balance 1,10,000. You can check out here. Opening balance 40,000, closing balance 1,10,000. Now after that, what additional information is available with us? Go to the additional information. Check out information number 3. Income tax paid during the year 18-19 rupees 50,000. Means during 18-19, that is in the second year, income tax of rupees 50,000 is paid. So income tax paid, what is the entry? Provision for tax account debit to bank account. So on provision for tax account debit side, we will write 50,000 as a bank. That is income tax paid during the year. So immediately what we will do? This is the amount of income tax paid. This is a factual payment. It will be appeared on fund flow statement on application side. So immediately हम इसको लिख देते हैं fund flow statement में. So fund flow statement application side, tax paid, working note number 3, 50,000. So that we will not forget afterwards. So check out opening balance, closing balance, tax paid during the year. Only this much data we know, nothing else we know about taxation. So we will close the account. Check out the first year 50,000, second year debit side, bank 50,000, closing balance 1,10,000, total 1,60,000. If I write over here, is there it is matched? No, there is a difference of rupees 1,60,000 minus 40,000. So difference is of rupees 1,20,000. And what is that? That is provision for the year. During the year 18-19, provision on account of income tax is made by rupees 1,20,000. So this is provision for the year. This is balancing amount. Now both the side of the accounts are tallied. Now this to bank, this is in the reading. It means we have to write it in fund flow statement. This is also by reading. So this we have to consider in funds from operations. So we go to the funds from operations. Check out. Here we have to add provision for tax, working note number 3, 1,20,000. Next. What is next? Depreciation. Depreciation. Now what about depreciation? Depreciation of, there are, now go to the example. So this is our balance sheet. On asset side, there are the two fixed assets, land and building and plant and machinery. So two different fixed assets are there. Check out the additional information. Number 4, depreciation for the year 2018-19 were provided as under: land and building 10,000, plant and machinery 50,000. Means on both these assets depreciation has been provided. Land and building 10,000, plant and machinery 50,000, means total depreciation provided rupees 60,000. It means on profit and loss account debit side, how much total depreciation must have been appeared? That is 60,000. So here in funds from operation I will write total depreciation by 60,000. Now here working note number not only 2, here working note number 2 and 4. So for your reference here I am writing 50,000 plus 10,000. How the total depreciation has arrived? Total depreciation, land and building 10,000 and machinery 60,000. But we have got the depreciation, so it is better that now we will complete these two accounts in work notes. First, plant and machinery. You can check out plant and machinery account in the example. Plant and machinery first year 6 lakhs, second year 8 lakhs. It means opening balance 6 lakhs, closing balance 8 lakhs. You can check out plant and machinery account, opening balance 6 lakhs, closing balance 8 lakhs, which I have already written over here. Now next check out the additional information. Here the additional information. During the year 2018-19, a part of machinery costing rupees 7,500, accumulated depreciation rupees 2,500 was sold for rupees 3,000. Now try to understand over here. So there was one asset. We don't know when it was purchased, but it was purchased for rupees 7,400. 7,500. Okay. Till date, accumulated depreciation means till date, from the date of purchase till date, the total depreciation provided on this part rupees 2,500. Is 2,500. So total depreciation provided, this was the cost, this was the cost of asset, and this is the total depreciation. Okay, so when it was purchased, it was the cost was rupees 7,500. Now the depreciation is provided 2,500. So it means now its today's book value is how much? 7,500 minus 2,500. It means its today's book value is rupees 5,000. You can check out. So it is 5,000. Today's book value is rupees 5,000. So this we can call it as a book value. Today's book value. Now this is sold. Now it is sold. At what price? It has sold at a price of rupees 3,000. Which is given in the adjustment. It is sold at rupees 5,000. So what has happened? How much was the book value of the asset? 5,000. It has sold at rupees 3,000. It means whether it has sold at a profit or a loss. Book value in the books, how much is the value of the asset? 5,000. At what price it has sold? 3,000. Means it has sold at rupees, sold at a loss of rupees 2,000. So again you can check out. There was a one part of machinery, original cost was rupees 7,500. Till date on that part, the total depreciation provided rupees 2,500. So it means its today's book value is rupees 5,000, which has sold at rupees 3,000. So जिसकी वैल्यू आज की वैल्यू हमारे बुक्स में अगर 5,000 है और उसको अगर हम we are selling it at rupees 3,000, means we are selling it at a loss of rupees 2,000. So it will be loss on sale of machinery, and this is the sale price. Now coming back to this account, So this is our account. There is opening balance of 6 lakhs. So this book value of 5 lakhs, original cost, somewhere it was purchased some 5, 4, 6 years ago at the price of rupees 7,500. Till that depreciation charge rupees 2,500. Means today's book value is 5,000. So this 5,000 value is included in the opening balance. This 5,000 is a part of opening balance. Now which has sold during the year. Which has sold during the year, sale we have to write on plant and machinery account. Credit side the entry is bank account debit to machinery account. So it has sold. At what price it has sold? It has sold at rupees 3,000. Okay. So now you can check out the book value of that asset is rupees 5,000, which is included in the opening balance. Against that we are writing the sale consideration 3,000. Physically now this asset is no more with us. So obviously if in opening balance on debit side that asset is appearing by rupees 5,000, so credit also should be appeared by 5,000, then only from the books account that balance will be zero. Otherwise what will happen? 5,000 is included in opening balance and here it is 3,000 on credit side, so 2,000 will remain as it is. And that's why this remaining 2,000 is nothing but the loss. And where we write the loss? In the introduction lecture also we have seen it, the format of fixed asset account, loss on sale of asset will appear on credit side. So there is a loss of rupees 2,000. We pass the entry profit and loss account debit side to asset account. Now here in this case profit and loss account debit to machinery account 2,000. Now you can check out the book value of that asset rupees 5,000 included in the opening balance. Against that now we have matched by bank 3,000 and by profit and loss account 2,000. Now 5,000 debit, 5,000 credit. Now the balance of that part has become zero. And that's why we have to give the treatment of loss on sale of asset or profit on sale of asset. In some of the examples we have seen, when there is a profit on sale of asset which appears on debit side. Loss on sale of asset appears on credit side. Okay. So here we have given the treatment of first additional information. I hope it is clear. You just go through it, you will come to know. So this is over. Second information is about dividends. Third is income tax. Now fourth one is about the depreciation. Depreciation for the year 1819 were provided as under land and building 10,000, plant and machinery 50,000. So how much depreciation is charged on plant and machinery? 50,000. So where it will appear in plant and machinery account? Obviously credit side 50,000. So everything is over. This much information is available. Now if you take the total, you can check out that credit side total is 8,55,000, but debit side total is only 6 lakhs. It means there is a difference. It means there is a one item missing on the debit side. By what amount? 8,55,000 minus 6 lakhs. 8,55,000 minus 6 lakhs. Suppose here I can calculate it. 8,55,000 minus 6 lakhs. That comes to 2,55,000. Now you can check out. Now the total is matched each other. What is this missing item on debit side? Debit what comes in. It is a real account. That is nothing but the purchase of new asset during the year. Purchase of new asset during the year. This is the additional purchase by rupees 2,55,000. Now this account is clear. But now in this account there are the 4 different figures which are marked in red ink. It means these red ink items have the separate significance in first statement. First we'll start with the debit side. There is a missing amount of 2,50,000. That is a purchase of new asset. So purchase of new asset, it will directly come in fund flow statement. On application side, as a purchase of fixed asset is purchase of plant and machinery is application of fund. So go to the fund flow statement. On application side, purchase of plant and machinery by rupees 2,55,000. Immediately I will write over here so that we will not forget that. It cannot be skipped from our mind. Now this is over 2,55,000. there is again three items which is on their credit side. First is a depreciation. Where depreciation we have to add into funds from operations, which we have already done. We have taken total depreciation 60,000. That is a plant and machinery 50,000 and land and building 10,000. So that we have done. Then another red mark figure is buyback. That is the sale of asset by rupees 3,000. Sale of plant and machinery. So sale of plant and machinery, it has a separate treatment in the fund flow statement. Sale of asset is nothing but the source of fund. So go to the fund flow statement. On sources side, you can check it out. Sale of plant and machinery by rupees 3,000. Okay. Now out of this we have considered this one, depreciation is still this is remain. What is this? By profit and loss account, means that has been debited to profit and loss account. What is that? Loss on sale of asset by rupees 2,000. It will come in the working note, funds from operations. You can check out the funds from operation format. Somewhere it is there. You can check out working loss on sale of asset. Loss on sale of asset 2,000. So I will write down here itself. This is working note number 2. This has come from plant and machinery account. So working note number 2. Okay. I hope this account is clear to all of you. Now again we will open another fixed asset account also. So there are the two fixed assets, land and building and plant and machinery. Out of that we have finished plant and machinery account. Now we will go to land and building account. In 2018 balance is 4,20,000. On March 2019 balance is 6,60,000. So it means opening balance 4,20,000, closing balance 6,60,000. You can check out working note number 4, land and building account. Opening balance 4,20,000. Closing balance 6,60,000. Now what else we can find it out? Here you can check out. What is there? We know about is that depreciation. Depreciation for the year 18-19 was provided as under land and building 10,000. So how much depreciation is provided on land and building? That is rupees 10,000. Do we know anything else about land and building? No. Opening balance, closing balance and depreciation. Now you can check out credit side total is 6,70,000, whereas debit side total is 4,20,000. It means there is something missing on a debit side. What is that? Most probably the purchase. Here we cannot say that profit on sale because sale amount we don't know. So it will not be there. So that is nothing but the purchase of new asset. So how much it is? That is 6,70,000 minus 4,20,000. So that comes to 2,50,000. Now we can check out this account is also tally. So there was a difference in this account by rupees 2,50,000 on account of purchase of new land and building. Okay. Now here you can ask me that why depreciation has been considered, because in the last example we have seen there is no depreciation on land account. But here in this example it is land and building account. Both assets have been clubbed together. So obviously on the part of building depreciation can be charged. On the amount of land there will not be a depreciation, but on the amount of building there should be a depreciation. And that is why practically we never suggest to keep this two accounts together. Land account should always be kept separately and building account should always be kept separately. So again two figures are in red mark. First is to bank, that is a purchase of new land and building 2,50,000, which will directly go to the fund flow statement. On which side? Obviously application side, purchase of land and building by rupees 2,50,000. After that, there is a depreciation. Depreciation, where it will go? Funds from operations, which we have already considered in total depreciation. You can check out total depreciation we have considered. It means depreciation part is over in funds from operation working note. After that, what is there? Goodwill written off. Go to our example, check out the balance sheet. Is there any item called goodwill? Yes, it is there. Goodwill first year 50,000, second year 40,000. There is a reduction in the balance of goodwill by rupees 10,000. What is that? Nothing but the goodwill written off by rupees 10,000. So that we will add goodwill written off 10,000. After that, what is the preliminary expenses written off? Again go to the example, check the balance sheet asset side, check out there is a last item, preliminary expenses, first year 30,000, second year 20,000. It means preliminary expenses have been reduced by rupees 10,000. It means preliminary expenses have written off over profit and loss account by rupees 10,000. So preliminary expenses written off 10,000. Loss on sale of asset already we have considered. Is there any other non-cash expenditure? No, we cannot find it out. Less profit on sale of asset, it is there? No. Interest dividend received? No. Any other non-cash income? No. So here we have got the net amount funds from operations, it is 3,82,000, which we will take to the fund flow statement. Funds from operations. So these are the funds from operations. On sources side, the first item, funds from operations, amount is rupees 3,82,000 or 2,82,000, just I want to confirm it. Okay, it is 3,82,000. 3,82,000. Okay, check out, it is 3,82,000. Now we have to complete the rest of the fund flow statement. For that purpose, now we'll have to check our original balance sheet. Go to again balance sheet, liability side. First item on equity share capital. First year 10 lakhs, second year 11 lakhs. It means share capital has increased by rupees 1 lakh because new shares have been issued during the year. So issue of shares. Source or application, so that is a source. Issue of shares by rupees 1 lakh. Then again go to the balance sheet. Next item is general reserve, profit and loss account. These two balances we have considered in funds from operations. Now debentures. Check out debentures. First year 5 lakhs, second year 3 lakhs. It means debentures balance have been reduced by rupees 2 lakhs. Why? Obviously that is because of redemption. So redemption of debentures takes place during the year 18-19 by rupees 2 lakhs. So redemption of debentures. Source or application? Obviously application, you can check out the application side. Redemption of debentures 2 lakhs. Again go to the balance sheet. After debentures, sundry creditors and bills payables, which we have considered in change in working capital statement. Provision for doubtful debts we have considered in two places, that is a funds from operation and the tax paid amount on application side. You can check out tax paid already we have written over here. Provision for tax, again same that we have written over here. Now go to the asset side. Goodwill we have considered, goodwill written off. Land and building, plant and machinery, we have opened a separate account for these two assets, and from that account already we have recorded the amount of purchase of new assets and sale of new assets. So that is over. Closing stock, debtors and cash and bank, we have considered it in change in working capital statement. Preliminary expenses, there is a change in the balance that we have, that change we have considered as a preliminary expenses written off while preparing funds from operations. Now just check out the additional information. In additional information, the second item is dividend paid during the year. That also we have considered in fund flow statement. Dividend paid, interim dividend 1 lakh. It means now almost we have considered all the items of fund flow statement. Now we have to check out whether our fund flow statement is tallied or not. You can check out it is tallied. Sources side 8,55,000, application side also 8,55,000. So this is our final solution. I hope you will understand it. Go through it, try to solve it into your own. If any difficulty, you can contact me. Thank you very much.